Good afternoon, Thursday. Tom Ginn here, G Force. Run a little late today, but I am grateful that I'm here and able to get this quick message out before Friday's G Force Friday. Want to make sure that you're turning on your notifications and tagging your friends because tomorrow's guest is going to be J.R. Arnesault. J.R. He's going to be telling his story, his transition, and it's never too late to change your goals, your dreams, your visions, and your purpose in life. So he's going to share a powerful story. He's going to definitely light it up. He's a photographer. You can see the power of his light, but his light comes from his heart. And I can't wait to have JR on tomorrow. So turn on your notifications and we'll see you 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central. Gratitude, one of the most powerful words that you incorporate in your life. I've been talking about gratitude. Many times people just take it as a surface thing, and we say we're grateful. It makes us feel good. Lots of different things, but gratitude is a very powerful tool to use in your life. It negates negativity, brings perspective in. Writing, we've been talking a lot about writing and the science behind it. Today, I'm just going to cover one simple fact about writing and why it works in a simplistic way. So gratitude does work. The art and science of writing, why it works, especially with gratitude. So today's lesson is just going to be really straightforward. Just want to make sure we get this notification out tomorrow because JR is coming in tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. So let's talk a little bit about what I wanted to share today out of this book, Gratitude Works by Robert A. Emmons. And the one piece that I've been a proponent for a long time when I understood the power of the pen, how it changes the wiring in our brains physically, creating those memory cells and those feelings through writing. And so there's been a lot of science and research around that. And I just wanted to point out this particular point of information today. Why letter writing works. Why it works. Well, first of all, why it works, because our thinking is so fast that it sometimes we just can't keep up. It's just running subconsciously and consciously at super high speeds. So, but what does writing do? Because we think faster than we can write and talk. You may see me many times that my thoughts are going out so fast and I'm cutting stuff off because my thoughts are out ahead of me. But when we start writing or speaking the thoughts into words, either loud or on paper, the thinking process slows down. The thinking process slows down. So when we are writing, we're slowing down and we're putting full attention on the power of the words. It's embedding it into our brain, rewiring our brains. And so that's why it works. It slows us down, it gets us more focused on our writing, embeds it in our brain. And the research still goes back to this, that people that are writing are more grateful. They look at things in a totally different perspective. And when we write, we create long-term benefits of gratitude. People that are writing and are grateful, they have a very specific linguistic style. It's cultivated through our writing and our talking. And they use the language of gifts, givers, blessings, blessed, fortune, fortunate, and abundance. They move to an abundant side, more gratitude in all those areas. And those that have a language of less gratitude, this is what their language is. They're talking about burdens, curses, deprivation, complain or complaining, preoccupation with those. And it reflects negative actions, negative feelings. So when we learn how to take the principles of gratitude and put it into work, and not just have a great idea, because it does bring up emotions, but when we really start understanding how we can change our attitude through gratitude, everything changes. So as a coach, and one thing I say, your first thought dictates exactly what your gratitude is, or your attitude, positive or negative. What are your first thoughts about gratitude? Are you looking for opportunities to share your gratitude in all places, with all people, in all times? It takes work. But since I've been studying gratitude as an integral part of my coaching practice, how I've used it in my life and how it keeps me focused in a different way every day, the challenges that we all have, with the uncertainties of what's going on with COVID and the economy and our businesses. But coming from a place of gratitude makes that day easier. Doesn't negate a circumstance or a problem, but it helps you better understand how to get through it. So the science behind the writing, it slows your thinking down, it allows you to focus, get more detailed, more reflection. And as you write, the neural connectivity is actually rewiring your brain, putting those memory cells in there of gratitude, a good positive feeling. But if you're talking and thinking negative, it's also doing the same thing. Wiring your brain for negativity. And and what that does is that becomes your first thoughts. The great thing about understanding these principles, you can learn how to recognize your first thoughts, and that's generally through a feeling. And then you'll be able to course correct through a process I teach in my coaching, how to switch that thought to the direct opposite and start taking action with that. So I'm into page 59 of this book. I highly encourage people to get this book, especially coaches, anybody working with individuals. Personal development is a journey. It's a place to travel through. And I highly recommend this book. It's one of the best books I've encountered in quite a while about gratitude and understanding how to put it to work more effectively. So I'm applying those principles myself, creating that discipline around gratitude. So that today, Thursday, Gratitude works, writing works. Slows our thinking down, allows us to become more focused, allows us to look at the levels of gratitude, building it stronger within our minds and our heart. And with that all said, today's lesson, gratitude works, the science of gratitude. So again, turn on your notifications for tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. This gentleman's coming in tomorrow, JR. He's going to light it up tomorrow. Can't wait to have JR on. So turn on your notifications. I am signing out. Have a great day. It is with gratitude that will change the direction and the course of your life, moment by moment.